Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to One Snatch. Happy New Year, everyone. This is the end of 2020 and my last video of the year. And I want to wish everyone a Happy New Year. I thought I'd take this time to thank everyone for watching my videos. And also, I want to do a year in review, alright? My first year on YouTube, how it went. Alright, I initially planned to do some sort of New Year's look, but that kind of fell through. I'll talk about that later. I decided to just go for a classic Wonder Snatch hot girl something. Okay, so if that's something you want to see, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell for post notifications. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back, and my brows are gone, and I'm just gonna go right in, I guess. Initially, I wanted to do this New Year's look where I put myself in a bald cap and do this like clean slate look for New Year's, but the bald cap didn't go so well. I'll throw a picture here. I mean, the makeup was quite fun in the end. I wanted to paint myself this really white blank slate thing, but didn't really pan out. Still need some practice putting on a bald cap, especially if I'm going to paint it a different color. But anyway, today I'm just gonna do just another everyday look for you. Alright, going into soft beige. So I started this channel in March of this year, so I've been on YouTube for about 9 months. And it's been a lot of work. I seem to have sold my soul to YouTube, and it's really taking up a lot of my free time. But it's totally worth it. I really enjoy making videos. I realize I like planning videos, I like editing videos. I'm really set at the stage where I get an idea and I just have to do the video, you know? Oh, thank you for everyone who's been watching. It really means a lot to me. It did take a while for the channel to start taking off, you know. Initially I was just getting like, you know, really a handful of views and really not that many subscribers. Now I think I'm growing healthily, still quite slow, still quite small, but I'm getting, you know, an average of 5 to 10 subscribers a day. So I mean, you know, that's pretty good and I'm quite happy with that. Of course, I'm still at the stage where, you know, every unsubscribe is still traumatic. It's like I will go, oh my god, one person unsubscribed. You know, people unsubscribe all the time, that's okay, I have to keep telling myself, but yeah. But I'm happy for everyone who's here, and I'm really happy that you guys are watching me and that I have something to contribute. Other things I'm really proud of are the series that I've done. So when I started off this channel, I started off doing this Spectrum series where I was doing a color blocking. Okay, that was a practice. I was practicing makeup, I was practicing just challenging myself to just use one color, and also all the editing and everything. It was a huge learning curve for me. So that's what that Spectrum series was mainly for. And that culminated in this banner that I made for the entire inclusive rainbow. And after the Spectrum series, I started doing my dermatology and drag series, which I'm really passionate about. And of course, there was this little snafu in the middle. Okay, I did do one video which I was probably a little more flippant in the titling and everything than I would have liked. And that was my video on vitiligo. Okay, I probably will try to do it again in the future. Hopefully, I'll do it properly next time. But yeah, I still think the messages in that video were quite good, okay, and the educational stuff in that video was quite good, but you know, I gotta figure out how to do it properly next time. Do you guys like my dermatology and drag series? I really hope, yeah, I can use that to continue to educate and continue to do some science communication. Doing some cream bronze with this warm honey. If I can try to give myself a little bit more dimension. Try a new way of contouring the nose today. It's a little bit of a different nose. Okay, using my UOMA Beauty. And after that, of course, was my Snatcheroos Halloween series. I'm really proud of that. I always wanted to do all these Halloween looks. You know, I've been surfing Pinterest and Instagram for years. Every time Halloween comes around, I see all the looks and always wanted to do it, and I'm very happy that I managed to do a small little series. And of course, through that, I met a lot of amazing local makeup artists. I mean, I made friends online with people like Wink818 and Melvin Singh, who have amazing makeup looks. I'm very happy that some of my looks also were quite successful, like my Audrey 2 look. I'm very proud of that one. I'm just gonna put on my face tapes first. Alright, got my face tapes on. Okay, I'm just gonna use my contour color again, but this time I'm gonna try not to start it so far in. Okay, I've been doing that recently and I I think I kind of prefer it when I do it a bit further out. Let's draw the tail first. Let me fade it in. So there's that ombre. Let's try and match that on this side. Yeah, so talking about Snatcheroos, I did get quite a lot of positive feedback, but you know, those videos never did very well. So you know, the creative videos that where I just do a crazy look don't do very well. What does very well are, unfortunately, I hate to say, drag race videos. I really wanted to shy away from doing drag race content because, you know, so many people do drag race reviews and everything. And I was just trying to see if I did one, what would happen. And they do get views, okay? So I might really do some now and then, but I probably won't dedicate this whole channel to just doing drag race stuff. And you know, a lot of people do it so much better than me. For example, Wilma Fingerdoo, she does great reviews. So, you know, just want to enjoy Drag Race for what it is and not have to worry about, you know, doing all the reviews and everything. Okay, how's that? Not bad. This is kind of a tan look today. And of course, another thing that I started this year was, of course, my Drag 101 series. That's also something which initially I thought, oh, who wants to see me do that? But you know, those videos do get quite a lot of views too. I think people do want all these really simple instructional videos and not just me, you know, turning myself into a multicolored rainbow alien or something like that. As with everything, YouTube has been such a learning experience about what works, what people want to see, particularly from me. I definitely like doing all the experimental stuff. I really find that's where I kind of like get into a flow. When I do a, you know, a simple beauty face or something, sometimes I feel like I get into kind of a rut. The looks don't turn out, you know, super exciting, which is, I think, kind of what I'm doing today. So I'm using Kimchi No Color. Okay, so all powdered. So now I'm just going to go in with my NW45. I used to use this a lot. Just to contour. And of course, this year I also started interviewing other drag queens in Singapore, and that is also something that I really enjoy doing. I think, as I mentioned in the interview I did with Vanda, I find that sometimes I do get very self-serious when I'm just talking to the camera, and I get really intense. That's something I am working on. But you know, when I'm talking to someone else, I do relax a little bit. It's really great to start to get to know all the other drag queens in Singapore, and also to introduce them to you guys. I definitely want to do a lot more of that in the future and showcase, you know, the breadth and the diversity of Singapore drag. So yeah, I have been experimenting with a lot of different formats on this channel, and I really enjoy doing all sorts of different things. Is it like I'm my own director and my own cameraman, my own makeup artist. Okay, I'm going for a bit of a softer, warmer look today, so I'm going to be using more of a softer brush to contour the nose. Using the warmer shade in the NYX palette. Always get this patch. It's either nothing sticks to it or everything sticks to it. Okay, ready to bake. And today, because I'm going for a bit of a warmer look, I think I will use my banana to snatch. Okay, and bake. So you bake there to make the nose even narrower looking, and you bake there to push up your contour. Okay, let's go in with them eyes. I'm gonna go for, I think, a very warm smoky eye today. Okay, just very simple glam. Let's prime those lids first with some Louise. So today, I want to use my Bare Necessities palette. I bought this together with the Stone Cold Fox palette. So the Stone Cold Fox palette, remember, for my wrapping paper tutorial, that was a very cool neutral color. So these are more warmer shades. So let's just start on the outer corner. I'm just going to smoke it out and drag it in, okay? Okay, I'm going to use Crack On, which is a nice deep warm brown. Put it out here. Another thing I did on this channel this year were all my makeovers, though not that many yet. Some more successful than others. Of course, I started off doing my sister. Okay, that was also quite successful. A lot of people like seeing me put my sister in drag. She had so much fun. And of course, recently for Boxing Day, I tried to put 2 of my friends in drag. That didn't go so well. My friends were really good sports, but I did not a great job. So I'm definitely going to try to redeem myself for that one. Let me slowly just wing it out there. But I want to put this darker color right on that bone right there. So just slowly building it up and winging it out. I'm definitely going to be doing more makeovers next time. I think they're really fun, and I think it's really good to see people transform, and for usually manly men to feeling their oats, you know, when given a makeover. Just going to bring this down a little bit on the lower lash line. Blend out the edges with Hoot, which is a rusty brown. And this one, you can just drag it as far as you want. It's almost like going all the way out. And bring that in. So this helps to elongate the eye, and at the same time I don't have to worry too much about using a liner, right? Because I find sometimes when I use black liners, all the bones here just don't seem to want to cooperate. Just remember to keep that a nice white interval there between the brow, okay? So you want that nice and highlighted. Now I'm just going to fill in those brows with the same colors. Let's start off with this warmer brown and blend that into Hot Gossip. I don't know, what do you guys think? Makeovers are really hard, but you know, it's something I really want to try to get good at because I think it's so fun. Okay, just using some black. And I think to set that, instead of Sugar Pill Taco, I'm going to use this Full Exposure, which is this creamier color for the underbrow, and blend this out at the same time. Gives it a bit of a softer look. And now, to add the drama, this is what you just touch a little bit of the black, okay? And start adding it to the outer corner. Look at the difference that makes. Bring it in. Really like it when I add the black and transforms the whole look. Before I go on, let's try something new. I'm going to stick some stars to the corner of my eye. Okay, using some eyelash glue. Let's just brush off this bake first. See how snatched that makes my nose look? Okay, I've got these gold stars. Stick a couple to the corners of my eye first. Right, and then I'm going to use the brown just to go all around it. Really smoky eye today. Okay, and the black, wrap it around. Okay, you can even go over the little star. Okay, and I also want to do this a bit of a halo as well. And then using the brown again, just to blend that out. So other things that I'm really proud of this year also are the podcast that I did, okay? So I was actually invited to be on the Magenta Mavens podcast, okay? Rodney, who interviews drag queens from all over the world, and that was his first overseas drag queen. So listen to that if you haven't already. That was a really rewarding interview. And also, of course, the Love Stream. My brother and his husband started this Instagram live podcast talking to LGBT people, and I was their first drag queen interviewed. And of course, I'm their roving reporter. I do consider all my drag queen interviews part of the Love Stream also. Okay, we just really want to uplift LGBT voices here in Asia. And another thing I've been really proud of is also my collaboration of gayhealth.sg to talk about stigma and discrimination in people living with HIV. That's something I'm also very passionate about, alright? Some HIV and LGBT activism. So I did a video with them, it's still up, so watch that video, because every time you watch that video, it helps in the analytics, so the government will give us more money for public health. So click on the link below. I'll put it in the description, and it's also in my profile. So I'm going to go in with some gold on the inner lid, and I think I'm going to use this gold from the Raw Beauty Christie palette because it's a very bright gold. I'm just going to put that right in the middle there. Complete the halo. I'm going to be using My Man from Jaclyn Hill just to tickle the edges of that. Okay, with a little bit of a neon orange. See how that helps with the transition? It gives it so much more dimension. In fact, I think I have one more podcast coming up soon. I did a collaboration with a friend, a fellow dermatologist. It's not out yet, so I'm just going to keep that on the back burner for now. So keep an eye out for that. And now, let's take these stars out. Those little imprints there, I'm just going to fill in with this neon orange powder, which I mixed with some mixing liquid. Just going to dip into my SUVA Beauty also, this neon orange. Draw the spikes. And might as well do a shooting star. Just going to do a quick liner and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm just going in with some blush. Going to of course use my contortion, the orange blush, to warm up the face and marry it into this eye. Oh, and another thing that I started doing, well, only a couple of videos so far of vlogging. I kind of like the vlogging style stuff, so I did the vlogging style for a Christmas video and also my lunch, my makeover lunch. I think that was quite fun. What do you think? Should I do more vlogs? Not much to do in Singapore. You find out how boring my life is if I did more vlogs. And of course, I did some giveaways, and congratulations to all the winners for the giveaway, Yongchi, Sen, and Trisha. I hope you're enjoying the palettes that I got you and I hope they reach you alright. Okay, and of course thank you to everyone who's been commenting regularly on my posts. People like Wilma, Potito, Redstone Geek, who always is first. Well, not always. Some people are reading to you like Rex Trex, he's here now. And a whole bunch of other people. I mean, I can't name all of you, but I really, you know, I respond to every single comment. I'm really happy meeting all of you, so thank you for being here. Okay, lips. Okay, I've jumped ahead a few steps, done my lips already. I think I'm just going to throw on a finished look and I'll be back with a wrap up and maybe future plans for this channel. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. And this is the finished look. Orange neon fantasy for the new year. How's it look? I really like this orange neon eyeliner and I feel very 80s. Alright, so that's my year in review. I hope you agree. Why don't you leave down in the comments below what you think my most successful series is or what you really like on my channel, and I'll do more of it. And why don't you give me some ideas of what I should do on my channel? Should I do more drag race stuff, or should I just do, you know, silly looks like this and just look beautiful, ornamental, tchotchke? Alright. Oh, I forgot to mention, all my friends over on Facebook also, I joined a few groups and people like Carol Campbell and P. Grace Knight, Anna Loisel, hope I pronounced your name right. So much of you have given me so much love and I really thank you all for being on this journey with me, my first year on YouTube. I really hope to grow this channel even more. This year, I really want to do more interviews, more social engagement, maybe even more activism. And at some point when the vaccine takes hold and we're allowed to do things again, I really want to have my own show again, okay? I have a really good idea for my third cabaret show and stay tuned for that. Okay, hopefully I can do it in the new year or maybe in 2022, who knows. And you know, I was watching Nikki Tutorials, a new documentary on YouTube. Have you seen it? In one episode, she actually sits there and she posts a video and she gauges how well a video is by the first hour of views. And in her case, it has to be at least 150,000 views in the first hour. I'm happy if I get 100. Okay, so that's the state I'm at in. Really starting off. So thank you again for joining me on this journey, and hopefully we'll grow together and make this channel a raving success. And happy 2021 and happy new year. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring that bell for post notifications. Alright, I'll see you next time. I'll see you next year. Bye. This hair is actually quite big. Watch my other videos. I made over a couple of friends here for Boxing Day, and I interviewed Vandom as Joachim right here. Bye. See you in the new year.